Hey, what's up? So we're looking at a beginner quest log breakdown. Okay, so the main quests drive the story and game progression by unlocking gameplay features, while the daily quests act as practice runs that encourages experimentation with hero classes, raises core mechanics, and improves your gameplay coordination, your overall coordination. Okay, it makes you better at playing. These three quests are from the last 3 days, and you can see the first one's got a bit of progress. We're going to try and do all of them in one go. I'm pinning them so that we can see the progress without having to come into the log every time. This mission specialist quest is going to require us to change our hero to an Outlander. The Outlanders can be filtered by clicking on the little chest icon. We're going to use our crossbones. We just need to choose a more suitable perk for him. Long Arm of the Law, and we can boost that perk by putting 2 more Outlanders in his support team. So apart of the fact that they're going to boost the perk of our hero, they can also bring some of their own attributes, like duration for Teddy. We want them to bring something else as well to the team. That looks like a nice one. Damage by Teddy added 30%. Okay, so the Teddy is a robot, one of the abilities that can be deployed by our hero. We'll also go for an increased duration on that robot. Okay, so for the gadgets, the stationary hover turret is okay. The airstrike is okay. And I notice now that we have an extra defender spot available, but I'm going to forget to put it in. Not good. Just a quick FYI insert here. The Long Arm of the Law team perk. This is how it works. Make sure you have your pickaxe selected. Okay, mine looks like a sword, doesn't matter. Still a pickaxe. And then use the right mouse button to apply the perk to whatever you want to demolish. Okay, so if you press play in the log here, it might send you to a game that you don't want to play. You have a second or two to cancel and then go back into quests and choose a quest that's a little bit more civilized. And we're doing a main quest because all of the objectives that's required for the daily quests can all be found in the same mission type or the same map that the main quest is taking place on. Okay, so now the mission type or map has its own objectives. Find the target, place the atlas, fortify and defend. These objectives are all required to have a successful game, okay, as a victory. You need to do these 3 things before you do anything else. But while we do them, we can do the quests at the same time. And not only the main quest, but all 3 of the daily quests as well. This is a collect object quest from the YAR event. Another category of quests that can be found in the log. So this is an extremely robust quest system because we've got multiple layers of overlapping quests happening. Not only is it keeping track of multiple quests, it's keeping track of the progress of our challenges. Okay, in this case, reminding us that if we explore the entire map, it'll add some numbers to our World Explorer achievement. Okay, I've got to choose a better melee weapon here because we're doing this 300 asks with a melee daily quest, and our pickaxe sword will just not be good enough. The No One Left Behind pop-up you saw there is one of the players that's with me in the game. That person's saving a survivor counts also for our total because he's in our game. So you see the 2 pinned quests on the left hand side in the little box there. The reason our mission specialist quest is not pinned there is because it's connected to the original objectives of the map itself. It's not just a collecting thing or eliminating a certain amount of husks. It's the completion of 3 of these maps successfully before that quest will be registered as completed. So that's the best way to catch a dinosaur. Okay, you can hatch it from an egg, but that's a pretty effective way of doing it. So I wanted to catch it because I need a bit of transport, and it's moves you around a lot quicker, and also I didn't want to have to fight it. I'm looking for that exclamation mark on the map indicator. Okay, and the thing is, we've got a tame dinosaur now. It's also getting the zombies. So I'll struggle for long to find this thing, but let me show you where to find it, so you don't have the same frustrations as I had. Okay, this is an installation. This is the triangulating a circle. I can see the other guys have started the main map mission. But I want to try and finish these quests for the video. Okay, so I got you just a couple of minutes before the countdown started. But that's it. That's it, we're done now. I don't know why it doesn't kicked out. It's going to give me a chance to pick up this thing. Nice. What does it say there? Oh yeah. Okay, so we're done. That's the first one. Okay, so because that main quest wasn't completed, I think that this unlock is connected to the XP that was dished out to the survivors, and our squads have become a little bit stronger. Okay, so have a look at our log here. Got percentages on everything except daily scouting cities, which is fine. Let's have a look at this one here. This event YAR. That is the very first one that we found. Another man's treasure. That was the very first one that we got. It's 83. Okay, so that one's almost done. We were doing pretty well with the triangulating a circle main quest. I think we'll stick with that. Okay, we're going for the exclamation marks, and we just need a ride. There we go. Now we'll be able to move around a bit quicker. So the dinosaur's the best jumper, but I think that truck tire jump boost bounced me off of him. So this is the first place that I've seen an anomaly in the quest system, right? So this guy counts as an elimination, missed monster eliminated, 6 out of 50. But when you go to the quest log, it doesn't show up yet because the missed monsters are only available in Plankerton. So we'll only be able to make an assessment if there's a problem here after we've unlocked Plankerton. Once we're in there, we'll be able to see if these eliminations counted. I don't think it's going to be a problem. This is the building where I had the time of my life trying to find where to put that sensor. Let me just go straight to where that happened, so that I can miss all the failing here. I could not find this thing anywhere. So keep an eye out for on top of buildings for this one. Nice. Okay, just a quick sidebar here. So we're doing the melee challenge, but you don't want to chop that guy with the bees on with a melee weapon, because when you get him, the bees are released and the bees will get you. There they are. You can see them. They're pretty rough. So just stay out of their way if you can. This is where you get the copper, by the way, to build your firearms, or your weapons. In fact, not just firearms. Okay, you can hear the countdown beep. It means that the session's almost done. So on the second map here, I didn't help my teammates at all with the map, with the mission objective, the game objectives. They defended the Atlas successfully, and that's it. That's the second one down for the mission specialist quest. Okay, so this is the third map in the third game. These things are not all on high buildings. This one is a pretty decent location, easy to find. Okay, it's got a major conflict here. Let me just fast forward this, because I know this isn't particularly quest log stuff, but this is good to know. You can also ride a wolf. Just for some reason I can't get my jump right here. I don't know if it's more difficult to jump on a wolf than a dinosaur, or there we go. But so you can also ride a wolf. The wolves are, I think they're a bit faster than the dinosaurs, but they don't jump as well as the dinosaurs. So yeah, that's the big thing. The best thing, of course, are the hogs, because the hogs, when you're not riding them, they dig up stuff. They dig up stuff that you need for making duct tape and other stuff. By the way, I've seen hogs dig up chunks of copper. Okay, there's a mission activation vote here that I'm not noticing because I'm focusing on other stuff. We found the last of these things, but it's important that you vote immediately when there's an activation vote like that. Otherwise, you'll hold back the game for the rest of the people in the map. Okay, if you don't vote, that thing is not going to get built. Okay, this activation vote's gonna pop up every time because the guy now wants to do it, so you might as well just get it done. This time I'm Johnny on the spot, and our wolf's going after a frog. Get him, boy. Okay, so I can be a little bit more hands-on with this map mission because this is a good place to up my body count for the Husk Melee quest. I'm also done with the main quest, the triangulating a circle. Okay, we've got a countdown. Okay, so for triangulating a circle, we get this very fancy legendary melee tool. And then for the mission specialist Outlander, get a bunch of gold and a wad of llama money. Very nice. Okay, let's just have a look at our quest log again. Okay, so these new item notifications are a bug. Hopefully they'll fix it soon. Okay, we've completed the main quest and one of the daily quests. We still have 0% progress on the daily scouting cities. Okay, seeing that we're swatting multiple flies with one whack here, I decided to do a hero quest to get it done in conjunction with our daily quest. And I'll show you how to choose a game from the map a little bit later on. Okay, so we're going to be doing the ninja one, so we've got to change our hero to a ninja, or a ninja. So never having used the ninja before, I'm not using a lot of discretion. Taking the first one, I can see, okay, activate the perk and boosted perk using teammates from the same class, the assassin's class, until I notice there are legendary heroes available. So I'm choosing this very pretty little legendary ninja, and seeing if everything is switched on, and it seems like this particular perk can take 3. I don't know if that must have been an upgrade from the previous ones. And the previous one, it wouldn't take more than 2 teammates to boost the perk. Okay, and then this time I'm not going to forget to use the defender, and we're doing the first guy, the highest ranking guy, next guy. And we're going to choose the praying mantis, and we're going to hit play. And it seems like we consistently sent to this survive the horde game that I do not want to play. Hit cancel as soon as you can, otherwise it's a long way to get out of it. And just go back, select the stonewood icon, and it will take you directly to the map. Choose any of the games except that home base Storm Shield Defense, because that's a different kind of mission. We're just doing this fight the storm. Okay, and these are objectives. Don't have to stress about that too much. Okay, now if you check here now, okay, get a bit of blue glow, and then I go straight there. Those look like you got to find city places like police station, stuff like that. Here we go. That's the first one. This is the fire station. Here we go. It's hospital. The hospital's also going to register. There we go. We've got 2. And then we're going to try out this fancy kick. There we go. That's actually pretty effective. So this is the Mantis Leap. You just tap the space bar in a jump and you get a little boost, which is extremely satisfying. Okay, so let's go and look for something more productive to do. Okay, so ironically the more productive thing was more of the same, and it is a slow-mo of the boosh. 300 husks eliminated with melee weapon. Yeah, that is felt a little bit on the grindy side, but it is uncannily satisfying to get that done. Right, let's move on. Okay, nothing else happened there. Let's see what we get for our quest. A chunk of gold and a wad of llama money. That's not bad. Okay, so our quest log is doing exactly what we expect from it. It's giving us a percentage on our daily scouting cities. We found those 2 in the previous map. And let's just see how it's going with our ninja mission here. Okay, so we've got 1 out of 3 completed, and we activated the Mantis Leap ability. Fantastic. The one thing that we found, that the quest log is not going to send you to necessarily the best mission to do the quest. So that's what we're using the map for. We can be a lot more methodical in choosing specific mission locations to do our quests. So I've done those 3 mission locations sequentially to try and do the daily scouting cities quest. With little success on the first 2, but on this third one we'll find what we're looking for. There we go, that's 3 out of 8. So in this one we found 6 of the places we're looking for. Leaving it in case you're struggling with it. You can see on the map which game it is that you need to play to find this. And this last one, you can hardly notice it, there's too much going on the screen, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching, see you later, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.